It's 6 a.m. It could be a cold, gray morning in New York, a foggy dawn in Chicago, or a rainy start in London. The alarm blares, and you wake up with a heavy sigh. But as you pull yourself out of bed, the first sensation that greets you isn't refreshment or energy. Instead, it's that familiar, uncomfortable heaviness in your gut, that stubborn bloating that has been your unwanted shadow for months, perhaps even years. You head to the bathroom, you sit, you wait, you hope. You put in the effort, but you leave with that same sense of incompleteness, that same quiet frustration. You walk out into your day already feeling weighed down, knowing that today, just like yesterday, is going to be a struggle. Constipation. It's a word that sounds so common, so ordinary, but only those who live through it truly understand how it robs you of your quality of life. You've tried everything, haven't you? You've walked down the aisles of the best grocery stores, you've bought the most expensive fiber supplements, you've choked down those green juices that taste like grass, you've stacked your fridge with probiotic yogurts, and maybe you've even started relying on those laxatives, the ones that give you a temporary, violent relief, but leave the root cause completely untouched. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why? Why, despite the healthy diet, the expensive powders, and the gallons of water, does your digestion remain like a jammed highway? Why does the blockage never truly go away? The truth is, the problem isn't your effort. The problem is hidden in plain sight. It is hidden in the very first hour of your day. It's in 3 specific morning habits that have become so normal in our modern Western lifestyle that we don't even question them. These 3 habits paralyze your digestive system at the exact moment it is trying to wake up. You are, quite literally, sabotaging your own gut before your day even begins, and the worst part is, you don't even realize it. Today we are going to unmask these 3 habits. We are going to look at the science of why they are ruining you and how you can reclaim the lightness and health that your body is begging for. Habit 1. The empty stomach. Caffeine shock. Let's talk about the first habit, the one that is almost a religion in America, coffee. Whether it's that expensive espresso machine in your kitchen or the ritualistic stop at the Starbucks drive-thru on your way to work. The moment your eyes open, your first instinct is to reach for that caffeine kick. You believe that a hot mug of black coffee is going to stimulate your bowels, wake up your brain, and clear out your system. And for a few minutes, it might feel like it's working. Caffeine does trigger a temporary spasm in the colon. But here's the kind of secret your body wishes you knew. You are trading a temporary push for long-term paralysis. Your body wakes up in a delicate state of balance. When you pour caffeine into an empty stomach first thing in the morning, your body releases a massive spike of cortisol, the stress hormone. Nature designed this hormone for survival, to help you run from a predator or fight for your life. When cortisol spikes, your body enters fight or flight mode. Now, think about this logically. When your body thinks it's in a survival crisis, does it care about digesting last night's dinner? No. It diverts all energy away from your gut and sends it to your heart and muscles. Your brain sends a signal to your digestive tract. Stop everything. Digestion is not a priority right now. Survival is. The result? The natural, rhythmic, wave-like contractions of your intestines, what we call peristalsis, grind to a halt. But it gets worse. Coffee is a diuretic. It pulls water out of your cells and flushes it out through your kidneys. You think you are drinking a liquid, but you are actually dehydrating your internal organs. When there isn't enough water in your colon, the waste becomes dry, hard, and stagnant. That coffee you thought was the solution is actually turning your stool into stone and making your constipation permanent. You are giving your stomach an acid shock every morning and then wondering why the system is jammed. Habit 2. The hurried morning and nervous system chaos. The second habit isn't just about what you consume, it's about how you live. In the West, life is a race. The moment the alarm goes off, you are under mental pressure. You're checking emails before you're even out of bed. You're rushing to get the kids ready. You're trying to beat the traffic on the highway. You grab your breakfast and eat it while driving, or you swallow it standing up while looking at your laptop. You might think, what does my schedule have to do with my bathroom habits? The answer is everything. Our digestive system is governed by the autonomic nervous system. It has 2 modes, sympathetic, stress, action, and parasympathetic, rest and digest. Your gut can only move waste effectively when you are in the rest and digest state. When you are rushing, when you are eating under stress, or when your mind is already at the office while your body is still at home, your intestinal muscles tighten up, Your body is physically incapable of relaxing the sphincters and muscles required to eliminate waste. Constipation will never go away as long as your brain is in a state of high alert. Your gut needs a sense of safety to do its job. It needs a moment of calm to signal the muscles to move. By living in a state of hurry, you are keeping your digestive system in a permanent lockdown. You are living in a war zone every morning, and a body at war does not prioritize waste management. Habit 3. The high fiber, processed food trap. The third habit is perhaps the biggest deception of all, because it's the one we think is healthy. You go to Whole Foods or Walmart and you pick up those boxes that shout in bold letters, high fiber, low fat, whole grain. You eat those granola bars, those fortified cereals, or those fiber-rich muffins for breakfast, believing you are doing your gut a favor. In reality, this is the habit that is keeping you bloated and stuck. Most of the high-fiber breakfast options in the West are highly processed. The fiber in them is often synthetic fiber added in a lab, not the natural fiber found in a real plant. But the bigger problem lies in what else is in that box: the hidden sugars, the artificial sweeteners, and the preservatives. These chemicals are toxic to your gut microbiome, those trillions of tiny organisms in your stomach that are the actual engine of your digestion. When these good bacteria are overwhelmed by processed ingredients, your gut becomes inflamed. And here is the most dangerous part. Fiber is like a sponge. For it to work, it needs a massive amount of water. When you eat a high-fiber processed bar and wash it down with coffee, or don't drink enough water because you're busy, that fiber doesn't move through you. It sits in your gut like a dry brick. It turns into a kind of glue that sticks to your intestinal walls, making the blockage even more severe. This is why many people find that the more fiber they eat, the more constipated and bloated they feel. You think you're eating the solution, but you're actually adding to the cement. Constipation is more than just a physical discomfort. It is a burden on your soul. When your system isn't clearing out, those toxins that were meant to be eliminated start to get reabsorbed into your bloodstream. Do you often feel unexplained fatigue? Are you dealing with skin breakouts or acne even as an adult? Does your mind feel cloudy, that dreaded brain fog where you can't seem to focus? This is the result of the waste that is trapped inside you. Your gut is often called your second brain. It produces more serotonin, the happiness hormone, than your actual brain. When your gut is backed up and inflamed, your mood suffers. You become more irritable, more prone to anxiety, and your sleep quality drops. In this fast-paced Western world, we take our cars for oil changes, we charge our gadgets every night, but we ignore the very system that is trying to tell us something every morning. We drown out the signals of our body with the noise of our busy habits. What is the real solution? You might be thinking, if these habits are so dangerous, what am I supposed to do? Stop drinking coffee? Stop eating breakfast? No, that's not the answer. The answer is to restore your friendship with your body. The solution is simple, but it requires the courage to slow down. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, make a pact with yourself. Before you touch the coffee machine, before you check your phone, go to your kitchen. Take a large glass of lukewarm water, squeeze half a fresh lemon into it, or even better, add a pinch of high-quality sea salt. This salt and lemon water does something magical. It hydrates your digestive tract, it wakes up your gallbladder, and it helps flush out the toxins that accumulated overnight. It sends a gentle signal to your body. The time for elimination has begun. You are safe. You are hydrated. Drink your coffee if you must, but never on an empty stomach. Water first, then a quiet, real food breakfast, and only then, the coffee. This ensures that the caffeine doesn't send your cortisol into a panic. And most importantly, the 10 minutes. Carve out just 10 minutes in your morning where you are not a worker, not a parent, and not a consumer. Just 10 minutes of sitting in silence, perhaps deep breathing, or just eating your breakfast without a screen in front of your face. When your brain calms down, your gut will follow. Constipation is not a life sentence. It is not something you just have to live with because you're getting older or because you're busy. It is an alarm. It is a warning that your morning is out of sync with your biology. This Western life will try to take everything from you: your time, your attention, and your energy. Do not give it your health as well. Starting today, choose to change these 3 habits. Water before caffeine, calm before the rush, real food over processed fiber. Try this for just 1 week, 7 days. You will start to feel that heaviness, both in your gut and in your mind, begin to lift. Your skin will start to clear, your energy will return, and the morning that used to be a struggle will become a time of renewal. Your body is not your enemy, it is your most loyal companion. Give it the care it deserves. A small change in your morning can lead to a massive change in your life. If you choose, tomorrow can be a different kind of morning, a lighter morning, a morning where you finally feel free. Stay healthy, stay mindful, and respect your body. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone you know who wakes up every day with this silent burden. One piece of advice could be the key that finally unlocks their health. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.